What's up, my friends? This is Girl Science, okay? And I just want to make this video to everyone right now. And like, this is gonna go to my WhatsApp status. Always view it. Those people who always view like you have gotten some kind of rich experience with me because like many businesses fail in Nigeria. There are a lot of there are many things that are failing. Let's say for instance, we got some people in my business. You can't do my business if you are not creative and if you don't see the future. Now, how do you see the future? You go into meditation. You go into meditation. When last have you meditated? When last did you meditate? Many people think it's foolish. They've all taught the brains of many Nigerians, okay? So I will correct my society. In case you are viewing from South Africa, you view my studies from Lebanon. This is like Nigeria is where I was born and brought up. So I am a citizen of Nigeria. This is what is going on in my country, okay? I have to change it. So now, if you are in Nigeria, okay? When last did you actually meditate? Many people think, listen, we have few individuals. This is going to the new generation, okay? Pay attention. We have few individuals actually sitting down and thinking about things. When last did you do that? When last did you just stay down 5 o'clock, 5 p.m.? You just go for a walk. You just relax and just walk. Just appreciate nature. Just stroll. Not to buy anything. Just stroll down the street. Just stroll. Appreciate nature. You can go with your younger ones and you tell him, he's gonna ask you question about different things. You answer his question. When last have you done something like that? Many of you haven't done anything like this. It's so sad. In the standard society, you don't have people doing something like what I've just said. Like, it is detrimental to the world. It's detrimental to the country. Okay? Now, let's say for instance, there are few people in Nigeria living their lives to inspire others. There are very few. Now, all people think about is how to get money, how to make the pocket full, how to get money. And they're forgetting that the money they are going after, we created the money. It started from Goldsmith, right? You've read that in economics, right? So money was invented. So why dare you behave as if money fell from heaven? Or money is coming from heaven, or just there's a part in the earth that just was open and money started falling down. Money, like, people should understand that the money you're talking about can be created within you. Okay, many things I do in my business, many things you've seen me do. It's as a result of the fact that I always hook up with what they call infinite intelligence. It's in every man. It's in infinite intelligence created the world. You can call it God. So, how many of you have actually meditated? If you have meditated, you can close your eyes and you will begin. I'm coming. You can close your eyes. I was interrupted. Sorry for that. You can close your eyes in meditation. I want to teach you about the power of meditation in this video. Yeah, I wanted to talk about something else, but let's do that. If you close your eyes in meditation, you put on the music. You have earplugs. Now you turn on the music. You turn on the volume of the music, and you just relax. Okay, when you relax. When you do that for some time, you breathe in and breathe out. You are not experiencing any sensory impulse. You're not getting any sensory impulse. When you stay down, your heartbeat is going under your control. Up, down, up, down. If you put something to put your ears off the external environment, that's why they usually play music in meditation, so that you cut off from this external environment, which is the distraction we're having that everyone has. So when you cut off from these external distractions, to the external world, you will begin to jump into the spiritual world. There's another world in you. You've not experienced it because you haven't meditated. Now, when you close your eyes in meditation, you get into this world and you will begin to see things happening. Like, you will begin to see river. Okay, you can see river, water just flowing. It's not under your control sometimes. Sometimes there's something that will take over your mind and begins to show you these things. It's inside everyone. People in the white country are doing it. People in the black country are doing it. So it's innate in all humans. You can't say it's for the white people. Never. So when you cut off from this external environment and you delve into the internal environment, it is then you meet with infinite intelligence. It's then you meet with God. You can ask, and that's how I do it. Okay, whenever I run out of content, I don't have what to post, I don't have anything to do in my business, the future looks dim, I go into meditation. And when I go into meditation, I see the future, exactly the future what I see. One. The secondly, sometimes I go into meditation and I ask questions. When you disconnect from your external environment, it can take time. It can take like 5 minutes. Something, if you are conscious, you will be super conscious in meditation. When you cut off from your external environment, you will be super conscious. When you are super conscious, it's then you begin to see who you are. Something might take over your mind and begins to move you around the world. You can ask any questions there. I'm telling you the truth. This is the reason I'm always happy. You can ask questions there, like, why am I not married? You can just ask the questions in your mind. The thing is going to take over your mind and tell you exactly why you probably are not married. If you are experiencing, let's say, failures, you can do this. So that is how it is. So you can actually ask any questions in that place. The first thing I usually do when I get there, because sometimes you will not be able to get into that super conscious state in meditation. Sometimes you may have bad meditation whereby you won't be able to connect to the internal environment very well, while sometimes you will really, really connect. So whenever I connect, the first thing I do, I ask is, how do I make a lot of money? Because I've noticed that any question I ask, they give me answer. Anyone. Have you ever wondered why in the Bible, whenever they want to talk about God, they usually use plural. They usually use the plural verb for God. They usually use it. They usually use they usually pluralize God. Have you ever asked yourself why? Now check the Bible in Genesis. God said, "Let us." Why did they put us there? There are different things, superconscious stuff, particles that form this God we are pointing at. From the inception of language, words are used to point at things, to tell you about things. If I say go there, your word is actually pointing at something to the other person. So if you say God, that word God, we are actually pointing at something that we don't yet know the nature. That is why there should be further studies about God. There should be further interpretation about God. That is really what should happen in a standard society. Now, so that is it. But the problem here is humans are not united. Okay, this one sees this stuff, he comes up with another religion. Like the best religion that explains who God might actually be is Christianity. That's the simple truth. It's not because I'm in the Christendom, no. You know, if you watch my audiobook, listen to my audiobook, you will know who I am. Okay, the best religion so far that is close to the truth about who that particle we are pointing at, who that God is Christianity. That's the best so far. Okay, that's the best so far. So if we are using Christianity to actually want to know the future, know who this God is, then we might actually be able to do it if we are united. In the Tower, building of the Tower of Babel, God saw that the humans were united. They were about to build the tower. They had to scatter their language. If you use that word, us was also used. God said, "Let us go to the earth and confuse their language." Have you ever asked yourself why the us? If you meditate, you will know why us was used in the Bible. If you meditate, go into the internal world. There is no lack in the internal world. When you come out from meditation, you can't quarrel. If you come out of meditation, you won't react to things anyhow. If you come out from meditation, you can't be sad after meditating. It's a lie. And take note, meditation has been used in neuroscience to heal a lot of diseases. Because according to the latest research, They have discovered that certain, like they said, they discovered that almost all the diseases we have, okay, are not connected to the genes. Most of them are due to our external influence, which is our thoughts. Do you know your thoughts can affect, can upregulate certain genes in your body and downregulate certain genes? And when, let's say, a disease gene is upregulated, you have disease. Then whether the disease gene is downregulated, you are healed. With your thoughts, you can do all this process. Okay, that's how powerful meditation is. Meditation has healed a lot of people. Okay, from trauma, from physical disease. That's something you should understand. That's the power of meditation. So now, when you get into this internal world, something might take over your mind. Let's call it super conscious particles. They will take over your mind and begin to show you different things. Sometimes, if you are really connected, you will begin to see them as if you are awake like this. You begin to see the particles move and different things. Okay, that's how powerful it is. So, friend, I'm gonna share this stuff to my YouTube channel right now because it's taking a long time right now, and I'm giving a lot of valuable stuff. So if you are watching this video on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button so you get more videos like this. So meditation is for everyone. It's not for the white people. It's just that we have many white people doing this meditation of a thing and accepting this meditation of a thing. And it's why probably their societies are more developed than the black society. Excuse my language. In the black society, if you have a country that is dominated by blacks, are usually prone to corruption, prone to bribery, prone to ritual killings, prone to different kind of things. When last did you see on YouTube white man use his fellow white man for money rituals? When last did you see something like that? But if you search YouTube, you will see black man use his fellow black man for money rituals. You have to change your mindset, please. Now, how do you change your mindset, change your behaviors, change your reactions, change your attitudes? That's how to do it. So that is it. So when you get into this internal world, you can begin to ask any questions. And every question, I guarantee you, do this and comment your results. Every question you ask, the answer will be given to you. You know how the answer will come? When you ask, for instance, why am I not married? Something's going to take over your mind. I may take it to another different environment. They use objects to explain things to you, mostly in meditation. You can use objects. You can see, in meditation, you can see a pot, let's say, moving in the air. They might use that thing to give you the answer to your question. So when you're meditating, you really have to be conscious and pay attention. Let your ears be open. They're not going to say anything to your ears. Most times sometimes they can spit something in your ears. Sometimes it's just going to take over your mind, and they are definitely going to speak in a way you understand to you. They're going to speak in a way, but you need to go into that place in faith. Without faith, last time I visited, there was a time I was really connected. You know what they said? They said you can't get into this environment in doubt. When you are doubtful, you cannot. So when you are doubtful, it destroys the connection. You must just believe everything in your head at that time. That's what they said. There was a time I got into this world and I was asking questions. They gave me the answers. I was not in control of the thing going on. No. Something else, superconscious particles, were in control. So I asked the question. I said, why? They said, true objects. They just interpret. They just give you. The way the answer is this, they may use objects. You will understand when you get into this world. Now, what they said, the interpretation from the things that they displayed was this: you can't get into this world if you are doubtful. You must have complete faith to be able to access the internal world. I do ask questions like, how do I make a lot of money? The last time I visited, they said you must keep trying. You must keep trying. The more you try, the more you get better at what you do. And the more you get better at what you do, the more you hit your target goal. That was the last time about money. So whenever I get connected, I ask very important things about my life. Why? Because they always give answers. They always give real answers. Please try this out. So meditation is for everyone. It's for both white people, black people, brown people, colored people, wherever people. It's for everyone. So if you have not started meditating, please, you need to start doing so now. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddha, you need to start meditating, because in this internal world, it is where we connect to. Because through this meditation is where we access the internal world. If you truly meditate, you will understand that this world might be a simulation, because it's another world inside you. It's another world. Please, it's another world. You haven't experienced it yet. If you access that inner world, if you are couples, husband and wife, and to both of you do access this inner world, nothing can happen to your marriage. Because the reason we have breakups today is as a result of misunderstanding. But if two couples can always get into this world, the future is safe. So this is Gary Science. As always, you have to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more the power of meditation or the importance of meditation. Let's go. Bye.